3 days married to the foolish Duke, and he was throwing a fit about moving out of our bedroom. I grabbed him and asked why. He blushed and stammered.
When Sebastian sleeps with you, Sebastian always wets the bed.
I glanced down, and suddenly it all made sense. I helped him while blushing, and couldn't help teasing.
Only little kids wet the bed. How can a duke be like a little kid?
Later, the clingy fool returned to being the cold and elegant Duke. He stayed close to me day and night, whispering,
Only little kids wet the bed. Duchess, how can you be like a little kid?
He really can fill me up. I'm the one who's foolish. I saved the Duke of Devonshire from drowning at the Hyde Park Spring Flower Show. In full view of everyone, our clothes were soaked through and our skin touched. The Queen granted us a royal marriage on the spot. On the wedding day, Mrs. Megan combed my hair in the room, tears in her eyes. I laughed at her tearfulness.
It's a happy day, Mrs. Megan. You should be happy for me. Why are you crying?
Mrs. Megan stopped. Her voice choked.
I just pity you, my dear. You have such a hard fate. I heard that since the Duke of Devonshire was injured, his mind is like a child's. How can he be a good husband?
Assassins broke into Buckingham Palace on Christmas Eve. The Duke was injured in the head while protecting the Queen, and became mentally impaired. After the royal marriage was announced, all the debutantes in London laughed at me, saying I would marry a fool just to climb the social ladder. I didn't care.
It's better than being married off to Vachant Thorn by father.
The one from Thorn Manor?
Mrs. Megan opened her eyes in disbelief. Viscount Thorn was over 30, a notorious playboy in London. He was crippled in a horse racing accident in his youth, and since then had taken pleasure in torturing women. I nodded.
I never thought father could be so heartless.
When I was 3, my mother fell seriously ill. Before she even died, father brought the pregnant Lady Blackwood into the manor. A few months later, the baby's cries became my mother's death sentence. From that day on, for the next several years, I grew up but my heart became dead. He ignored my stepmother's cruelty and allowed my stepsister Isabella to bully me. Now, to form an alliance with the Thorn family, he was pushing me into the fire. I had lived in seclusion for years and was too weak to resist. Above parental authority, the only thing I could think of was royal power. The Duke of Devonshire was the Queen's beloved cousin, and had been injured saving her. That day, I risked my life jumping into the lake to save him, betting everything on it. I had only wanted to ask the Queen for a royal decree, but I never expected the broad and triumphant smile she wore that day. The sound of the wedding carriage bells grew louder and louder.
The Duke of Devonshire was once such a brilliant and honourable man.
I picked up my feather fan and whispered,
His nature must be kind and easy to get along with. Marrying him is my good fortune. Don't worry, Mrs. Megan.
Although I could comfort Mrs. Megan, I was actually scared inside. Marrying into a duke's mansion, I feared that one wrong move could ruin my reputation. From the church to the return to the duke's mansion, my heart raced and I dared not relax for a moment. When I sat on the bed, my hands were trembling with exhaustion. Because of nervousness, I unconsciously hid my face under the fan. But soon, there was a soft sound at the door. As the scent of sandalwood approached, my fan was gently lifted, and a stunningly handsome face suddenly loomed before me. Sebastian Cavendish wore a bright red wedding suit. His features were cold and sharp, but his eyes were clear and innocent.
The Queen didn't lie. It really is the fairy sister from that day.
I was surprised.
Does Duke still recognize me?
That day, Sebastian had choked on water and was still half conscious when I revived him, unable to recognize anyone. I thought he would have forgotten completely.
Yes.
He nodded and sat down beside me. He naturally wrapped his arms around mine and rested his head on my shoulder, coquettishly.
The lake was so cold, so cold. It was Sister who saved Sebastian.
Sebastian was tall and broad, his voice the deep, clear tone of an adult man. His childlike coquetry made the newly arrived servants cover their mouths and giggle.
The Duke is very fond of the Duchess.
I blushed and instinctively looked at the man beside me, but in an instant, Sebastian's attention was caught by the crystal wind chime on the headboard, and he played with it happily. He really is foolish. How could he know what love is? Never mind, it doesn't matter.
Your Highness, it's time for the wedding toast.
Sebastian immediately put down the chime and turned to me obediently, smiling. After drinking a glass, he frowned.
It's so bitter and spicy.
Before Mrs. Whitmore could fetch the macarons, he couldn't wait and ran to the table himself. The next second he ran back. He held the macaron to my lips.
This is sweet. Sister, eat it.
I was stunned for a moment and took a bite. A sweet taste filled my mouth, but my heart felt soft and aching. Since my mother died, no one had ever thought of me first, or fed me like this. My nerves, which had been taut all day, finally relaxed. Marrying this foolish duke seemed better than I had imagined. After all the ceremonies, Sebastian was taken to wash up. Mrs. Whitmore helped me remove my makeup and said casually,
The Duke is simple-minded now. If the Duchess treats him with sincerity, you will surely have a happy marriage.
I understood her implication.
Please speak plainly, Mrs. Whitfield.
She handed me a thick illustrated book.
The Duke likes Duchess and is willing to be close to her. But because of his injury, the marital duties will require the Duchess to take the initiative.
Before entering the mansion, a governess had come to Blackwood Manor to teach me how to serve a husband. I knew then, Sebastian and I were to be a real married couple, but I never expected the Queen's reminder to come so quickly.
Eleanor will follow Her Majesty's teachings.